Now, Keisha has decided to sit on my computer. I turn around and do a live, and she's sitting right there. Scandalous. Okay. She's starting to move off right. Well, 49ers lost the Super Bowl. Hey, Oak Loaf. Okay, Loaf. I'm just putting on some lips. Look like I got some sense. I've been in the house all day. Okay. Yes. My nails still hanging on, people. They still hanging on. Look at this. I can't believe it. I don't know if y'all see this. Look, this fool is on my computer. Look at this. She knows she wrong, and then trying not to look at me because she knows I'm looking. And then look at this fool, her partner in crime. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna relocate. How about that? Oh, you gonna move? See, this is what I deal with, people. This is the foolery I deal with. Okay. That's the skin tag videos. I'm trying to get that one. I'm hoping that one gets to 2 million because I'm trying to get the other one to 3 million. I got almost 3 million on one of them, and then that one that I have displayed. Hey Terry, happy Sunday to you too. What team were you rooting for? I was hoping the 49ers. But I wasn't putting no money on it, okay? Because it sure is not the first time they got to the Super Bowl and lost, okay? So, you know how that goes. Yes. I thought I'd come on here. I wait until, let me see. Oh, my other phone, the phone I normally use, I, I'm charging it. That's what it is. I'm charging. You was rooting for the Niners? Yeah. The Niners? Yes. But they lost. Anyway. Okay. There'll be more opportunities. Okay. You know what I'm saying? The last time the Niners won the Super Bowl, I walked home. Okay. How many years ago was that? Because I haven't, let me see. Yeah, because I think they won like 1 or 2 Super Bowls. And I know y'all are. That's why I didn't call my friend, the one that works at Walmart in Oakland. I ain't even called her because I said, I know she bummed out because she was talking hella mess. Okay. And I'm just like, okay. I'm getting enough mess from these people on the drama channels. Okay. Oh, wow. That's not good. Okay. But, okay. I've been all up in the trees, swinging from tree to tree, from channel to channel, Okay. And anyway, I came across a video. You know how you go in the comment section just to see what they say. And honey, you be like, okay. Sometimes the comic section be more juicier than the video. Okay. Now, I happen to be, I guess, because the game or whatever. Okay. I don't know how I came across this sports channel. But I was watching, like, Len Bias, what happened with Len Bias. I remember when he had OD'd, okay. And I was watching that. They did a little story on Len Bias, okay. And I was watching the story on Brian Williams. Now, he changed his name to Bison Daily, okay? And this nice looking kid, okay? And his brother, his jealous brother, got him out on the boat, honey, okay? Now, this is the man that's been paying your bills, paying your medical bills, okay? Giving you money. He's jealous. He got him out on the boat. It ain't no telling what happened, but I know that only one person came back. It was 4 people on that boat. Only one person came back, okay, and that was the brother. And he was, hey, Chiquita, hey, girl, hey, how's it going at work? I'm not due back until, I think, Tuesday. I'm losing track, okay? Yeah, but this man killed his brother, killed his brother's girlfriend, and killed the guy that was driving the boat. Okay. Because he was going to call the police. Okay. Oh, you're off? Oh. Okay, they was fighting on the boat. And the girlfriend tried to intervene, okay, and got hit and knocked out or killed. He killed the girl, okay. That's what he say. Don't nobody really know what happened because they never found the bodies of the people, okay. But he say the girl just died instantly. She might have been knocked out. I don't know. And the guy steering the boat or whatever, he said he gonna call the police. So he found out he gonna call the police. He killed him too. Throwed him overboard. Okay, him and the brother get in a fight. He runs and gets a gun, shoots the brother. That's what he say. This is what he's saying. They don't really know what happened. And kills the brother and threw him overboard. So he didn't throw everybody on the boat overboard. Okay. This is basketball, by the way, people. And I mean, now, by the way, their parents, okay, were a member of that group, the Platters, back in the day. I know if y'all remember the Platters. But honey, okay, I read that. And I was like, damn, Gina. Okay. I think, let me see what y'all saying. I think I remember hearing that story, okay. But it's just the scandal of it all. That is scandalous. That's really scandalous. The situation was with Lynn Bias was unfortunate because they did an autopsy on him. And he basically died of a cocaine overdose. However, he didn't have a history of cocaine. His body didn't show a history of cocaine use, but apparently he snorted a lot of cocaine, or they said he smoked some crack. I don't know what he did. It was cocaine. And it was too much. He had a heart attack. And that was right after he signed. Okay, he signed a big deal. Okay, I forgot what team he played for, but he signed a big deal. Next day, wait, Lynn Bias, did Lynn Bias play? Yeah, he was basketball. Yes. Okay. And I know y'all probably saying, she talking basketball. I'm talking scandal, baby. Scandal. Shame and the scandal. Okay. Now what? Hey, did you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but I got a video up, a couple of videos up on my other channel where I cooked some wings in the air fryer, okay, and I'm showing you how I cooked it. And then afterwards, I put up a video of my little mukbang, and it was good. I'm gonna do that again. I was thinking about, I'm gonna do one on a mukbang. See, Keisha in there messing with stuff she ain't got no business messing with. But awesome barbecue ribs, some Instant Pot barbecue ribs, and I'm wondering if I should put that Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo sauce. Okay. Girl, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me turn this sound off. Okay. I'll put my glasses on because I've been watching TV. Okay, now. Yeah, I know. Okay, so we got. Yep. Okay. So anyway, I don't. Oh, then there was another sports thing that came on. Okay, and I'm looking at it, but before I finished looking at it, I went to the comment section. Okay, and it was juicy. Okay, I did not know that LeBron James' mother slept with one of the ball players, one of his teammates, excuse me, not just a ball player, but one of his teammates. hmm And what's this guy's name? Delonte West? Yeah, they said it ruined his career. Okay, he got blackballed or whatever. Okay, but I was reading the comment section, honey, and they was talking about his mama, okay, and how she was ghetto. She came from the ghetto, okay, and they was breaking it down, okay. What had happened was, okay, that LeBron James went to his mama's hotel room. I guess for whatever reason that he went there, okay, and homeboy, his teammate, answered the door. He was too through. I was like, ain't nothing like a good scandal. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, darling. Okay. And I didn't know that. I did not know that. So it was on and popping. Okay. Then I'm just going over my shenanigans for the day. I've been over back and forth in the trees with these drama channels. Okay. But as usual, they starting to tire me out. So I'll be not watching them for a while because I had stopped watching them. And you know, YouTube sends you a lot of recommendations based on what you watch. Ew, excuse me. All of a sudden, I'm yawning. Haven't did that for a while. But have you noticed? Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't mind them sending me suggested things. Okay, but what I do mind is when they send me the same thing over and over. I don't want to watch it, and they're just sending it to me over and over and over and over until you watch it. Okay. Yes. Everybody gone. I guess everybody bummed out. Okay. On this game, okay, everybody then took off. Oh, did you guys see the halftime show? How did you like the halftime show? Now, I seen in the comment section, they were talking about Shakira, okay, because it was Shakira and J-Lo. And Shakira put on a better show than J-Lo, which I agree. I like Shakira. Yeah, she did that. But you know, J-Lo, when they get older, okay, this is the thing. When they get older, they put on an act, okay. You can tell they slowed down because they ain't moving as fast and they not doing as much, okay. See, hence J-Lo. But I like that outfit she had on. That was a nice outfit. Did you guys see that? Hello. No? Anybody in the background? I might have to come back on another day, boo-boo. Oh, yeah, she did that on that pole. I ain't gonna, you right. Yeah, she sure did. Now, I forgot about that. She sure did. She did that pole. And for her age, I had to hand it to her. She did that pole. Yes, she did. Now, if you guys don't remember, J-Lo used to be one of the In Living Color dancers, didn't she? That's where she came from. In Living Color. She used to be one of the what did they call those dancers? Hey Donna, Fly Girls. Okay, she was one of the Fly Girls. Yeah, I believe that's where she came from. She was a dancer. Uh-huh. Okay. But I like that little move, okay, Shakira was doing. Yeah, she was doing that. Okay, so they both were dancers. They're both. I think Jennifer is older than Shakira. You couldn't tell by looking at them, but you know, because we know. What you doing, little baby? You gonna let? Oh, you talking to me? You are? You have something to say? You do? Okay, well, let's get it on tape. Okay. You willing to document that? You are? Can you say it again? Oh, yes. It's cute. Okay. Okay. That was enough. She's done. Yeah, the music was off. Okay, she only sang a little bit of the song that I like. Yeah, but they were in good form now. Okay, they were in good form. My little video's a little behind. That's YouTube for you. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a little behind. I can see what I'm doing here, and anyway. Okay, so what y'all been up to? What y'all been up to? We getting some people in the house. Piece of hair. Y'all see my hair? It's just not acting right. Okay, I don't know. It's dry, but not dry as in dry. It's nice and soft, but I don't know. Maybe I should have put some that pink lotion in there so the curls would be defined. Cause this right here, the curls, I ain't even combed it. Oh, you know what it's reacting to? Cause I dyed my hair. Yeah. Now sometimes that stuff has a makes a difference on your texture. It'll mess with the texture of your hair. So that's what that is. Okay. Yes. You checked out my mukbang, girl. That stuff was good too. That sauce was good. Yeah, you know how that dye do that. Yeah. But yeah, so if y'all didn't go over there and see my mukbang, y'all check out my little mukbang, my first mukbang. Okay. I'm gonna straighten it up, but and everything. But hey, yeah, that was good. And see that meal, I've been wanting something like that for days, all week. I've been wanting something nice, okay. And those little steamers, they're called steamers. I just put my wings in the air fryer, okay, and when they're almost done, I put my steamers, okay. You put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. Oh, they were good. They were good. Yeah. So you gotta, if you guys haven't tried that sauce, I suggest you try it. It was the mild sauce that I had, okay. But it was good. It was really good. I would definitely recommend that Sweet Baby Ray's. Okay. Yeah. I would definitely recommend. Now, yeah. Uh, I have not done anything today. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't done. I ain't done sugar, honey, iced tea. Okay. I needed to go drive, but I'm gonna go. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna say it afterwards because see it. Then I make a liar of myself. So I'll do it afterwards. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then man, okay. Uh, actually, that's you talking about the drama channels, Sherry Golf, right? You know, I don't really know what's going on, and I think that that's the way they want you to think of it as. Okay, they really don't want you to know what's going on. Okay, and and because they can't really say they don't really say who they're really talking about. Sometimes they mention the name, okay? They get into the thing where they're not mentioning the name and all this kind of stuff. It's like I said, I just watch it for entertainment, okay? See who can roast who the baddest, okay? Who can drag the most, okay? You know what I'm saying? When I get tired of it, I'm on to something else because that there is too much. And to me, it's like everybody's in um the it's like a clique of small cliques, okay, like one big clique, and they got little small groups in that clique that are tearing each other down. That's my vision of how I see it, okay? And it's a bunch of foolery to me because they all are in each other's business and know this and that and put their business out on the street, talk about each other like a dog, put each other down and boo, 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 you know, and on and on and on. And then they bring somebody else in and you like, what happened? They want you to be that way. So draw you in. And it works. It works, but it only works for it only works for a little while, okay? You either get tired of it, okay, or you don't have time for the drama. Hey, Terry. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a bunch of wolves, you know. It depends on how you see it. You can see it as a bunch of wolves. You can see it a wolf pack. You can see all kind. Okay, you can see it as a gang. Okay, some people say gang bangers. Okay, you know, you can see it. You know, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. I was watching Nicole Tyler today. She did a live. She did a live. She did her car chronicles. Her car chronicles, people can call in and stuff like that, okay? And she was talking somewhere along the lines about how she didn't want to be pulled into that kind of thing, okay? And she had some good points, you know, that she brought up about it. But you know, all those the people, you know, I kind of look at them side eye because you know that you even in this situation, all this drama and stuff like that. I think that this Min Pam, a viewer's a view, got drawn in, okay, and she didn't realize, okay, really the depths that these people, okay, because I didn't hear about them until Min Pam. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear about them. Okay, and I was only watching the video when she was there that she produced. Okay, I watched some of Mr. Bradley, but when he came back and he was going on, okay, and I was like, you know, I was taken back. Let's put it that way. I was taken aback. Oh, I'm depressed. Don't get it twisted, boo boo. I'm depressed. Okay. That's why I ain't did nothing for these past 2 days. Okay. I just gotta lay out some of it. Sometimes you just gotta step back. Because like I said, I wanted to do other things. I wanted the mukbang, okay. I wanted to do the wing fryer to show you how easy and quick, and to give you the temperatures, give you the ingredients, and most of all, give you the time, okay. And I wanted to do that, and I put it in the description bar. So if you buy air fryer, okay, you will know the setting to put it on, and I believe the highest is 400 anyway. That's the perfect setting, okay. And you pretty much know how long to cook, some wings, okay. Things like that. It helps, okay. And it's really gonna come in handy. Yeah, I'm not as depressed as, I'm not as bummed out, okay, because I stepped back. You know what I'm saying? I felt myself getting bummed out. Now, dealing with depression, someone was asking me about how I touched on depression. I forget who it was. I have to go back and look at the comments. And how I touched on, there's different kinds of depression, okay? And there's a difference between what I would call clinically depressed, okay? Or yeah, clinically, okay. And I say clinically because you take something for it, okay. You take prescribed medication, okay. That's my description of clinical medication. And I'm not gonna get all philosophical in it because I'm not a doctor, okay. And okay, it's because I like to keep it in regular language, so we can all understand, okay, on different levels. We can understand, okay. And from what I've learned, okay, like the clinical depression, like I said, is something you usually take over prescribed medication for, okay. You also have situational depression. Situational depression, it depends on the situation. Whatever, there's a situation like your mom passed, or maybe a relative passed, excuse me, okay, or maybe you didn't get that job you wanted, or you had your heart set on, okay, something like that. The depression is based off the situation at that time, okay. Situation passed, depression pass, okay. That's different from clinical depression. Now, clinical depression could be physical or psychological. It's usually psychological, okay. Depression is a psychological thing, okay. And it can stem from, like me, a chemical imbalance in the brain. You're not getting enough serotonin over here, or whatever, okay, over there, okay, this side is lopsided, okay. Basically, it's how you feel. Okay, and the effect of the depression can be profound. It can be deep, okay, and how deep it goes it depends on the person, okay, or it could depend on your heredity. It could be passed on to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, they also have manic depression. Manic depression is when you go from up and down, just like, your mood goes from up to down, up and down, just back and forth. Like, that's really effed up, okay? You don't want to be manic depressive. And that is a harder depression to treat. Okay, if you have really deep depression, okay, the deeper your depression is, the more serious your depression is, the harder it is to treat with medication. Okay, and you can't okay, even if you do have depression, you can't always just treat it with medication. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just have to take yourself out of the situation, go somewhere to put your mind in a different total atmosphere, okay? Medication does help, okay, but it only helps to a certain extent. And for some people, it don't even help at all, okay? And some people got to be on some Prozac, okay, which in itself got you all messed up, okay? So, yeah. Seasonal depression, yeah, there's different types of depressions, and as a matter of fact, you mentioned seasonal depression. That is true because um, this is the springtime, so there ain't gonna be no seasonal. But the fall season usually gets me depressed, and it gets a lot of people depressed because the time goes back, the time falls back, it gets dark early, you have less hours of sunshine, the weather gets colder, okay, rainy, all that. It's cloudy, okay? The whole atmosphere is depressing, okay? You know what I'm saying? It can be depressing. You can also have good days in that too. But yeah, you're right. It can be seasonal depression, situational depression, okay? Manic depression. Okay. So yeah. So usually, and then even on situational depression, like I said, if somebody close passes away, or maybe you're going through a time in your life, okay, and it's really stressful and getting to you, sometimes you can get medication temporarily to get through that little period. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And yeah. My depression, my depression is I'm depressed for no effing reason. That's what I told the doctor. I said I'm depressed for no reason. I ain't got no reason to be depressed, but I'm depressed. And I feel it in my head. Something ain't right in my head. I could be crazy. Okay. But something is not right in my head. Now that I take the medication, I don't feel that imbalance in my head. I don't feel that, okay? And then I also explained to the doctor that I'm afraid to get really excited and really happy because what happens is I get depressed. I have no reason. It's just like a what do you call it? After effect or something like that. Hey, viewers of view, we was just talking about you, boo boo. Yes. Okay. But yeah, I get depressive. So like if I get a new job, I'm scared to get excited because I'm gonna get depressed afterwards. Okay. So what do you call that? It's called something. Now, sleep can be yeah, sleep is a sign of depression, a lot of sleep. Now, I'm going to tell you something else too. Laying down, okay, laying down, inactivity, okay, can cause depression because the body was meant to move. And two is that I find that if I'm really depressed, if I get up, even if I just get up and make a store run, okay, it takes that depression away. Okay. Sometimes when you lie down too much, no, it's not vertigo or anxiety. It's like it's not side effects. It's like when you suffer the repercussions, okay? An effect you have, okay, gives you the opposite effects. Like so you can say it's side effects, but yeah. But yeah, so when I can't get really excited. Now, I can now without getting depressed. But because I've trained myself, sometimes I don't let myself get too excited, okay, because I'm afraid I'm gonna get depressed. Sometimes I may come on here and I'm pumped and boop, boop, boop because ooh, look at this. I don't know what this anyway. Sometimes I can come and get hyped because I remember that I don't have to worry about getting depressed. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on medication. Yes, baby. Taking my happy pills. And I'm a people person. When I'm around people, when I'm talking to you, when I'm at work, I'm upbeat. I'm upbeat. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. I come home, I like to chill. However, like I said, too much laying in the bed, too much laying on the couch, okay, being lazy and not doing nothing, your body automatically, okay, the way it's set up, it's meant to move. So you get depressed because that's just like your brain signals. It signal depression because you ain't moving. Okay, something like that. Yes. Yes, viewers, if you, I was checking, she was mentioning you, oh, when she was talking about, Sherry, who was it? Okay, because I got two Sherrys on here. Okay, one of the Sherrys was, I guess she saw your video when you were crying. Okay, and they still talking about that on the channel. Yeah, girl. Now I seen Food Junkie. Food Junkie mentioned you on his video. Okay, it wasn't bad. It wasn't nothing bad. He was just saying how sad it was that that you thought they were your friends, and everything, and how it's got you all depressed and stuff. Then that little lady, that little internet granny, they didn't went off, talked about her like a dog. I was like, dang, okay. Yeah, Sherry Golf, okay. Yeah, it wasn't nothing bad, okay. But yeah, but the internet granny, okay, Patricia Cunningham is her name, also known, aka Internet Granny. Now, I watched her video when she had started crying. She was telling them to leave Sean alone. It was upsetting for her. When you're older, okay, a lot of people don't realize, okay, as you get older, and I'm talking about you. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about we. As we get older, we don't have the tolerance for all that drama. Okay. She shouldn't be watching it. Okay. If it's got her upset like that. But we don't have the patience for all that drama. It's very upsetting. You can get upset really easy and depressed and just, ooh, okay. So I was looking at her when I was watching her video. It seemed like that, okay. But she was telling them to leave Sean alone, and that she, Sean Bradley can't do no wrong in her eyes, which is okay, and stuff like that. And she was crying, I guess. Instead of sympathizing, or really don't even say nothing. Boy, I don't know who it was. I don't even know who it was. I didn't even look to see, okay, because a few people went in, and I was like, dang, okay. That's even more reason to leave her alone, okay. That's even more reason. Okay, y'all know the lady. She on there. Oh, and she crying and upset. You don't. You just don't do that. You don't do that. Karma is real. Karma is real. But anyway, yeah. But I seen that, and yeah, didn't take too long for them to go in on her. And I was like, but see, me. I just be in the trees and I just be observing. Okay. I don't really. Let me see. I made a comment. I think on Food Junkie. Okay. Oh, when he put up that he put up a post, and he had the four pictures. Remember on when we was little kids, that TV show, one of these things don't belong. Okay, and I'm like, oh my God, I put OMG. That's all I did. I put OMG. Okay. But I'm not into bashing people and putting them down and stuff. It's just too much the way it's going on. I'm just like, yes. You know what? I don't even hear about those people until they're mentioned from these dramas, okay? And then you go to their channel, and it's just back and forth, on and on. And I was telling them, I don't know if you were watching, but I was telling them, to me, it seems like one big group with small groups inside it that are going at each other. That's what I was trying to tell you when I was watching you. That's what it seems like, biting each other and undercutting, and it's all a setup at the same time. I mean, I could be wrong, okay? That's just the way I see it. But I ain't getting in that mess. That's a hot mess, okay? But they be capping each other, Lord. Oh, I seen, what was that girl's name? She came on, I don't even see her too much on there. But boy, oh man, she had me rolling. I had to. She was talking about Mr. Bradley, honey, and her $500. That's what uh her $500 and her money. Okay, I was rolling. It was too funny. Okay. Yeah, yeah. She was in one of them chats, okay, and she popped up. I mean, she popped up in one of the chats, and I said hello to her, okay. And I told her I saw her show. She had me rolling. She said she would. She had a few drinks, I guess, because she was on one. Man, I was like, woo, you know. And then I just go on and mind my business. Matter of fact, I turned them on so I could. They could talk me to sleep. Yep, I sure do. Yep. Watch about, yeah, okay. Oh man, she that was too funny. She was cutting it up. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. She said it was my money and I want it now. I was like, wait. Oh my goodness. It was too funny. It just fit right into what she was talking about, but it was just so funny. Look, I'm crying already. It was funny though. Okay, I should be ashamed of myself. Okay, but it was funny. I was rolling. My cats was looking at me crazy. Cause I kept busting out laughing. Oh my goodness, too much, too much. Woo wee! I'm telling you. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Okay. Because the other ones, okay, it's too much negativity and how they're talking about each other. Uh, uh, um, um, you talking about, when you start talking about, I can see she talking about Mr. Bradley, okay. He can handle it, okay? But it just kind of gets depressing when you're talking about people's furniture and stuff. That might be all they got, okay? Um, 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 Things like that, you know, and just some of the things that they touch on is just like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Sherry Goff, I told you Trump was going to win the impeachment. You did say that, Sherry. You said that. Okay. But of course he won. He was said that it was set up for him to win. He didn't shut everybody down. See, he wanted to shut that down real quick because he didn't want them folks that don't like him anyway, even though they own his team. Okay. Like this other man we was talking about just a minute ago. Okay, he didn't want that. Yes, he didn't want that to go on too long, and people start changing their mind and started speaking up on him. See, he wanted to shut that down real quick. So I didn't even think it was even going to go this far, really. Yeah, I didn't even think he was going to go that far. See, but see, you got to watch out. I'm going to tell you something. You got to watch out because this is stuff how Hitler was made. This kind of stuff is how Idi Amin and all these dictators, this is how this starts. It starts casual. You got the hate people, okay, threatening the other people. You just, and when I say threaten, I mean physically. And you know what that reminds me now that I'm at it? That little drama situation, this little drama situation on YouTube is gonna get out of hand. Somebody's gonna get hurt, and that's not cool. Okay. I did make a comment. I was on my other channel. I made a comment because I was watching that guy, okay, Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson and some girl named Joyce, okay, were on a live, okay, and they were talking to they were talking about, and they were talking to some other chick, okay, right? And apparently they were calling her out, okay, but Here's the catch, okay? This man was calling this lady who apparently knows where he lives and lives down the street. I'm like, wait a minute. Is you calling this lady to fight this lady? Like she right here, what you gonna do now? You talking all that mess, we right down the street. And I'm like, and people were mentioning it, okay? People were mentioning it, now wait a minute now. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing about it is, if they're gonna cheat, it don't even matter. See, that's the problem. This is what we're getting to, okay? This is what these other states or these other countries have been doing. They cheat, kill everybody, okay, that ain't voting for them. Oh, yeah, got people scared to go to the ballot and everything, okay, because they gonna kill them if they put in the wrong vote. And even though the other person win, they F it, I won, okay? This is how this is going to get, because people are letting this hatred, okay, this bully run the show. They really are. They're letting this bully run the show. There's no diplomacy in how he's acting. Okay, there's too many Republicans that got too much more class than Donald Trump. Okay, it's just too much. He's uncalled for. Okay, I don't care if it's another Republican to get in office. Okay, if it's somebody that's not like Trump, I mean that's ridiculous. That's embarrassing. Okay, but anyway, like I was saying. Okay, yeah, he was on. So I'm glad. Okay, that nothing came of it. But what I'm saying is that's just something you don't. Okay, and if you guys in the future, if y'all want to do them drama channels or something like that and get on there, okay, or you get into an argument with somebody online, don't call them up to your house. Don't invite them to your house for a fight. Okay, and don't go to theirs. Keep it online. Yeah, they're ruling the worlds, but the thing about it is they money hungry at the same time, and you can't do both, because what you're doing is all money ain't good money, and they're looking at all money is good money. Okay, but it's coming to bite you back in the butt, because look at the stuff what they got everybody sending the jobs overseas. Okay, sending everything over the seas. Pretty soon, what we gonna have? Just dumb. Just dumb. They telling you how poor these other countries are, okay? We ain't rich. We ain't rich. And the what is it? The 1 or 2%? That ain't nothing, okay? That 1 or 2% ain't sugar honey iced tea without Main Street, okay? That's right, without Main Street. So what they gonna do? If it ain't us here, what they gonna do? Who's gonna be holding them up? They going over there to them other countries. Yeah, can be a little touchy. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yes. So I'm gonna look at, and then Men Pam, okay, and for especially for this. See, now this guy's food looks real good. Amaru. Amaru Cooks, okay? Amaru Cooks, he's on here on YouTube. He was suggested by A View is a View, okay? Now, this is how you're supposed to do your plates, okay? If you look down the list, he's got all these videos, okay? These cooking videos. He does cooking videos. And I believe he's cooking for one person, because he's food and the single guy. So he's cooking for one person. But when you're doing cooking, okay, you got to make your plate look good. Some of these people be taking wait, I ain't saying no names because I don't know no names, okay? But some people taking pictures of their food I don't care, even on Instagram. If I can't tell what the food is, uh-uh. Don't I gotta call you, girl. I see that picture, that plate. What's that? Okay, Next month there will be no food stamps. I don't know. I don't know about that. And if there isn't, I think that's in certain states. Okay. Um, yeah, I heard they were doing big cuts, okay, to the food stamps, okay? They were doing big cuts. Um, I think too is, here's the thing. Just like we get into the hype, okay, just like with, say, the drama channels, okay, we get into the hype and all this stuff, okay. I think they get too much into the hype too. I really do. I think they jump up and, oh, you're getting too much food. Okay. They were talking about the people buying steaks and shrimps, okay. They on food stamps, okay. And the people are looking at these people like they don't have the right, I mean, literally, do not have the right to be in buying a steak or to be eating steaks and shrimps and lobsters or whatever they buy, seafood, okay, because they're poor. Now, that is so effed up to me. That is so effed up, okay. That is effed up. I don't even like seafood. I'm not a seafood eater. Well, I don't say I don't like it, okay? I'm just not a seafood eater. But you are buying food. You are buying, I don't care if you're buying steaks, lobsters, shrimps, okay? It's better than buying soda, candy, and chips. But these people, okay, are just pissed off. And these are not the 1%. These are the middle class people. They are pissed off because this lady is with her food stamps, her EBT card. She's got steaks and shrimps and stuff like that. I mean, she's eating healthy. Eating healthy, okay, and they mad. Now here's my thing. Let me know how you feel. We can agree to disagree. Okay? Um, you can buy that with your money. See what I'm saying? You can buy steaks and shrimp with your money. Okay? They have an allotment for each person on food stamps. Okay? But here's the catch. Okay? On those food stamps, let's say, I don't know what the allotment is, okay, out here. But let's say you get $100 a month in food stamps for each child. Okay? You buying steaks and shrimps and all that, okay, them kids is little. Because when them kids get to teenagers, you're still going to get that $100 a month allotment for each child. That child may be eating $150, $200 worth, but you only going to get $100. Where am I going with this? What I'm going with this is enjoy it while it's good. Okay, that's where I'm going with it. Okay, because the children gonna grow, but the food stamps aren't. Okay, so while they sitting up there hating, okay, at least the person is buying some healthy food and making healthy food choices, and you mad. I feel personally, I feel they shouldn't be able to buy soda, candy, chips on food stamps. Okay? This is nutrition, and that is not nutritional. Okay? I feel that's the way I feel about it. Since they want to talk about the shrimps and the steaks, I don't get food stamps. Okay? I don't get welfare. But I'm just saying, okay, put the shoe on the other foot. Don't sit up there. You don't do that. You don't do that. They're looking down on these people who are already down. Okay. And for you to sit up there, and I hear people say that. Oh, you see, they got, okay, you see all that shrimps and steaks, okay? I even got friends that say that. But I'm saying, my thing is, at least they spending their money, okay? They spending their money on some shrimps and steaks. I'd rather you spend your money on some shrimps and steaks than to be sitting up there spending your money on some Cheetos and a bunch of sodas, okay? And feeding your kids hot dogs. I'm sorry, okay? Because that's what it's for. It's for to feed the children, and to feed the children is something nutritional. They letting them buy all kind of crap with them food stamps. That's their problem, okay? They sitting up there buying all that Valentine's Day candy, that trick or treat candy. Oh yeah, that's big money. That's big money. Okay, but let them throw a slab of ribs and some shrimps in there. Woo! It's gonna be hell to pay. Woo! It's gonna be hell to pay. Okay, but what you don't realize is when those kids get to be teenagers, okay, they still gonna be living off that same allotment. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I feel personally that they should cut down instead of cutting the food stamps. They should be more controlled on what they're buying. They shouldn't be buying no chips. You got all these kids obese. Okay, they remember they were gonna be trying to let you be able to buy fast food with your EBT and your food stamps. Remember that when they were talking about that? You see what I'm saying? They was gonna do that, so they gonna give you the garbage. You can buy some garbage with your food stamps, but you can't buy no nutritional food. So you know, there's different ways you can look at it. You know, you may agree, you may not agree. That's okay. I'm fine with that. Okay, I'm just trying to look at it in a fair way, and I'd rather the person spend the money on something nutritional than selling their food stamps for crack. Okay. See what I'm saying? Yes, I know all about that. Okay. And not feeding the kids. Okay. So I understand. Okay, but I don't look down on the people, they just mad because it ain't them. I guess some of them, the way they talk, they're just mad because it's not them. Some of them, they just in that, I guess, political stuff. I don't know, but I'm just like, enjoy it now, honey, because when them kids get big and they really start eating, and you got to make that money last all month, because you're not gonna get no more until the next month. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Well, the homeless not being able to cook, they can get fresh fruits and vegetables that they already getting. Okay, there's as a matter of fact, there's places where they can get hot meals for free. And in New York City, they got it going on with the hot meals. In San Francisco, they got it going on, boo boo. You can't tell me you starving in San Francisco. Mm-mm. I was homeless in San Francisco. I had me a good old time. Yeah. Getting free pork chops. Yes. Chicken. Yeah, girl. And that government cheese. I ain't lying. Well, it's a lot of let me check it out. Let me check it out because see, I don't, like I said, I haven't gotten food stamps in I don't know how long. Okay. Ooh, let me just clear off my little. Whoo. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm hitting stuff with this. Oh, what is this? I've never seen this before. Okay, let me see what they're saying about the food stamp. Food stamp regulations. I'll do regulations. Regulation changes. Let's see what that pulls up. Okay. Did the food stamp program? Okay. Now see they got SNAP. Will SNAP increase the benefits? Let's see what that says. So that was okay. That was okay. The USDA secretary said that the SNAP rule will change. The SNAP rule change will encourage more food stamp recipients to gain employment. So they're going to reduce the SNAP program. Let's see what they say about the food stamps. Uh, okay, so they're telling you that back in 2008, they renamed the food stamp program. They don't call it food stamps anymore. They call it SNAP, Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program. Okay, so that's what that is. So, okay, they changed the name. Food stamps is food stamps. Let me see what you guys are saying. Okay, so federal laws. Let's check it out. Um, okay, so we have the Trump administration's new food stamp rule. Is that what y'all talking about? Um, so this was updated December 19th. But here's the thing about it. They're going to do that anyway. They're going to trade the food stamps for drugs, okay? They've been knowing that since the time. They're trying to, you know what? As far as I'm concerned, okay, they're using that as a scapegoat to lower your food stamps, okay? You know what I'm saying? Um, if they were really so worried about you, okay, your food stamps being spent on money. I mean, a dope fiend gonna find a way to do to get his dope. Okay, and I think that they're taking it out on the wrong people, but they always do that. It's always the poor. It's always the poor. Okay, the poor who have no money, but they're taking. They're taking. Okay. Obama did what? Okay, now the drug testing, okay, I can understand the drug testing, okay, and I can understand the drug testing being for the welfare because I remember when they were gonna, they had uh, threw that out there, okay, but I don't know if it's been improvise as of yet, but I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing. A lot of people, a lot of women are feeding their baby daddy, so to speak, okay, on their food stamps. They're not getting an allotment for the baby's daddy, but he's eating off of it. And my thing is this: if you are a man, okay, you should be feeding yourself. You should not be sitting up there laying up with these women, eating up off of these kids' food stamps. Okay, you know what I'm saying? However, there are mothers on drugs who sell their food stamps, sell everything, okay? Been there, done that, seen it all, okay? But I do see men to this day with the woman getting her food stamps and picking out what he wants when we know he is not on the thing, okay? You know. And okay, if he was on there, he would have to have a job. You see what I'm saying? The whole family could be on welfare, okay? But it doesn't make sense for the mama and the daddy to be on welfare, okay, and nobody's working. Come on now. Unless he's just disabled and then he's not on welfare, he's on disability, right? Yes, you're right. It will hurt the elderly. But instead of snatching it away, here's the thing, okay? Here's my take on this. If they were really, really concerned, okay, about what you do with these food stamps, okay, and that you are spending them on food, okay, number one, you would have to be buying healthy foods, fruits and vegetables, not candy, sodas, and chips, okay? See what I'm saying? That wouldn't even be approved on your food stamps. Okay. Another thing too is that if they, okay, wanted, okay, to really regulate the food stamps, it would be by law ID required. Okay. Whatever name is on that food stamp card, I need ID. Okay, with your picture and your name on that card. Okay. See what I'm saying? Okay. You're not going to be able to cut out, okay, the abuse that's being done by food stamps, okay, unless you just cut out food stamps. Okay? See what I'm saying? Or the food program. You're not going to be able to wipe it all out. But if you are really concerned about these people getting their food, okay, you would implement a more logical way, okay, to do this. This isn't rocket science. This isn't rocket science, okay? They send them to different places to volunteer and to work in hopes that they get hired, okay? And you got people who are have businesses who are abusing that program. I was in a program like that and they're abusing that program. They're taking these people, oh yeah, I'll take somebody, and they just want them to do their dirty work, okay? Not even training these people and giving them a good job and to hire somebody else. Oh man. Oh yes, boo boo. The intentions are good, but you have employers. Just like you have people abusing the food stamp program, you got employers abusing the food stamp program. You also have employers abusing that volunteer work program. Oh yeah. That's all you can do, Mandy, is do your best. That's all you can do and hope for the best. I'm just saying that there's people, it's no matter where you turn, it's abuse. It's abuse, okay? However, to really crack down on that stuff, okay, I figured that okay, I've asked a couple people with SNAP, okay, with the vouchers. I've asked, okay, the guy has come in there, okay, and a lot of guys don't come in with SNAP vouchers. WIC, excuse me, not SNAP, WIC, okay. It's usually women. So when I asked him for ID, all of a sudden they got a hearing problem. What? ID. What do I need ID for? Okay, and I'm like to myself, here we go. You see what I'm saying? And then they go out and get the baby mama, okay, and she comes in and shows her ID. Yes, okay. So there it is with that, okay? Now, I will say it doesn't happen often, but like I said, ask for ID, require ID. It makes a big difference, okay? But people are always going to get around the issue, okay? Because you're not standing there holding their hand. People are always going to get around the issue. Right, that's what I'm saying, to try to limit the abuse, okay? And one of the ways that I feel you can limit the abuse is stop having these people getting all this junk food on food stamps, require ID, okay? Because they are using a card, okay? And I was going to say something else. Oh, okay. And if they're really that concerned, why don't they set up their own store, okay, that these people have to go to? They could go to the WIC, okay? Some of these places have WIC stores that they could go pick up their WIC at, okay? They may start giving them only food instead of the card. Yeah, they may do that, but honey, okay, that's for sale too, boo-boo. Oh yeah, honey. I remember them government boxes, honey, with them canned foods, that canned meat and the cheese and the fruit juice. Ooh, yeah. I'd buy one. See what I'm saying? Okay, so what I'm just saying is you can't control everything. Okay, you can't get it down to a science like that. Okay, there's people that's gonna abuse the system. Yes, you can cut down the abuse. Yes, but to cut the food stamps, okay, is not cutting down the abuse. Okay, because if you cut it from $100 to $50, that's still $50 they got to abuse. Right. Simply me. I agree that. Limit that junk food. Cut that junk food out because it's for nourishment. Right. Exactly. You know. And they want to control everything else. Why can't they? You see what I'm saying? I don't understand it. I bought a lot of junk food on food with food stamps, okay? But if I couldn't buy the junk food, okay, then fine, I would have bought regular food, okay? Or I'd have sold it and got the money and bought some junk food. Or I'd have bought junk food with my money. Either way, you're going to get around it, but it does help a lot, and it helps to cut down on all that junk. But see, it's a business. See, when you cut one man out, okay, you're making the other man mad. You're cutting his money, see? Can you imagine? Yeah, I can imagine being homeless and no food stamps. Yeah, I sure can. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Homeless no food stamps and no job? Yeah, boo. It's called a crackhead. Yeah. Well, they can do that, Sherry, but that's the thing about it. They don't want to be bothered. So all this other stuff they doing is just a facade. It's just a facade. They just cutting the money so that they can have more money over there for the rich people who already got money. They've been doing it since day one. If they ain't cutting the food stamps and the welfare, they cutting the Social Security. hmm I agree with you guys. You guys are making a lot of sense. Yeah, it's crazy, but it is what it is. And as long as there's a system, there's going to be abuse. Okay, every time you look around, and they sitting up there worrying about the food stamps. They better be worrying about them old movie stars and actors and producers. Okay, and they pornography ring. How about that? What about them polygamy people with all them wives and all them kids getting food stamps, giving it to the husband? He just a pimp. He just a food stamp pimp, welfare pimp. Okay, that terminology is so old. Welfare pimp. That's all he is. And you got these girls, and then let me tell you about a drug test. You got a lot of women out there that will pass a drug test. Okay, but they just dumb. They will give that man his they money so he can spend it on drugs. He ain't gonna get tested because he ain't on the lease, so to speak. If they can get away with it, they will get away with it. There's definitely a method to this madness. I don't know anything about that. See, they have different programs, okay, in different places, okay, and state by state, okay, will depend on how what they do because some of this stuff is regulated at a state level. You see what I'm saying? Okay, it's regulated at a state level. That means that this state can do this and this state can do something else. Okay. Okay. Well, see, you can't get general. You can't. That. Okay. Let me tell you about that general assistance. Okay. I lived in Riverside County. You can't get general assistance in Riverside County. Okay, and you can only get food stamps for 90 days. Okay, where they gave general assistance, what people were doing were they were going and they were getting a Los Angeles and LA address because LA was paying general assistance. Okay, let me tell you, this is my experience from being a crackhead. Okay, and I remember on payday, okay, that those people would jump up and go to LA and get their money. Okay, and they either come back up here or they would spend it down there, be getting high down there and spending up their money in LA or both, whatever, okay? But that's what they did. And that's why they did it. Because in Riverside, you didn't, no, you were not getting public assistance. You got food stamps for 90 days, okay? And then they cut it. Yes. And then from what I heard, LA was supposed to be cutting it, okay? But I don't know if they did. I don't know if they did, if they cut some. I don't know. But in Los Angeles, honey, they getting yeah. I had people living in Riverside and getting food stamps and getting general assistance in LA. Now, what you gonna do with $250? I don't know. Okay, right? But they got that $250, okay, and smoked it up on crack. And the food stamps, too. Yeah, yeah. Good night, Downers Views. Okay, hope you like the convo. It's pretty interesting, educational. Yeah, but that's what they're doing. So, now out here, uh, I don't know if they get general assistance. I don't know how it is out here in this county. I only know how they did it in Riverside, and I only know about it, okay, them going to LA and getting their stamps and getting their money and general assistance. And that's why they had an address down in LA, even though they didn't live in LA. If you got a relative, then the whole thing about it is, how are you giving the homeless money every month when they could be working or volunteering? Okay, you could be doing this, changing this money that they get every month. Okay, it could be volunteer work. Okay, you going down there now. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some scandal behind it, but it is a system. Okay, there's a lot of places that could use volunteer work. You see what I'm saying? Okay, and my thing is, if you're not even going to volunteer for the money, I don't know what else to tell you. You see what I'm saying? Okay, you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. Well, that's the same thing with the homeless people. You can take them and get them a job and get them cleaned up. That don't mean that's what they're going to do. But to be sitting up there just giving people general assistance and giving you $250 just because you homeless. I was homeless and I didn't get no general assistance. I didn't have no job. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody give me no general assistance, no food stamps, okay? But I was able to get free food. I was able to go to the free food place where they served hot meals and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, that helped, okay? But technically, now that I think about it and looking back on it, I did not need, okay, the money. See what I'm saying? Okay, that's where I'm going with that. I did not need the money, especially if you're in Los Angeles, okay, where they have a lot of help for the homeless, okay? San Francisco, you get a lot of help for the homeless, okay, than you would where I was in Riverside or out here. You basically get nothing. Okay, but if you're like in San Francisco, I don't know if they give general assistance still in San Francisco. But my point is, if they're not going to do something for the money and you're just handing it to them, that defeats the purpose right there. Oh, and so that's why they changed a lot of things. But okay, you I could see now. See, the government could also, okay, to help themselves implement some type of job system where people can go and get general assistance by working. Okay, you see what I'm saying? But leave it to them. They probably feel that's too much. Like, right? That might cost too much money. Okay, I don't know. And then the whole thing about it is not only, okay, are you working, so to speak, okay, volunteering, you're also getting work experience. But that's too much like right. That makes too much sense. Okay, see, because they want there to be poor people. They don't want you to make it. That's what they tell you. But the way the system's set up, that's not what it is. Okay, it's because they don't want it. They know what they're doing. Believe that. Now, I tell you that. If you don't believe anything else, believe that they know what they're doing. There's people that's working and there's people that's homeless. Yes, that's right. Okay. They ain't raised the minimum wage in how long? Okay. Then you got jobs that don't even want to give you no hours. Okay, they want to make it look like they employing all these people. We got all these people working for us. Oh, we all that, we all that. But they not got, when you look into it, okay, with that magnifying glass, you see that these people ain't working no hours. Okay, they working on the same wages, and believe me, if they don't have to give you a raise, they not. Okay, you got jobs. If they don't have to give it to you, they're not. That's why they implemented that. One of the reasons why they had the medical for everybody. Okay, because the employer was not even giving you medical benefits. Okay. And then some places, they require you to work a certain amount of hours, okay? Because even if you're part-time now, you're supposed to be able to get medical benefits. But if you don't work a certain amount of hours, okay, or average out a certain amount of hours, you don't qualify. And they're going to make sure you don't qualify. Well, that's the thing, and that's the reason why they had this mandatory thing, okay, on raising the minimum wage, okay, to $15 an hour by the 2020, okay, because they're not doing anything. They're not going to do anything unless the state makes them do it. They're not going to raise your wages unless they're made to do it. You see, they're raising it. Why are they raising it? Okay. Yeah, you're right. Over 50, right, man. It's a system of control. That's the whole thing about it. This whole thing has to do with control. This racism, okay? This program, that program. It's all a system of control and brainwash to get you to hate that person, okay? Divide, okay? You got the poor. You got the poor looking down on the poor. Okay, because believe you me, okay, this 1%, 1 or 2% people, even you middle class people, okay, who got that good job and paying all your bills, they look at you, you're no better than a poor man. Okay, reality, okay, you are poor. They're making you think that you are better than this person, okay, by giving you a name, middle class, okay? You are poor. And really, to them, I'm not even going to go there, okay? But anyway, you're poor. Okay, so that's what they do. And they give privileges to this, they give privileges to this race and no privileges, or treat this race a certain kind of way in contrast to another race, to divide so you can hate these people over here. But these people are not doing it. It's the people up there. There's a method to their madness, and it's all about control. That's how they're keeping their money. As long as they can control you not to get no money, they can keep theirs. That's why they don't want to be bothered with us old people, because we already know now. We live long enough. We see the game. It's over and over and over. It's just a cycle, a vicious cycle. I'm poor. I'm poor. I'm poor. I'm poor trash. I don't feel that way, but this is how they look at us. Vicious cycle. Vicious. It's a method to the madness. There's a method, and the method is control. Okay, and they're using that control. They're using divide. and conquer as their way to control. And it's working. They're doing it through television. They're doing it through radio. Okay. That's how they're getting to you. If you did not have the radio and the television, what would you have? What would you have if you did not have the radio and the television? You know what you would have? Each other. They don't want you to have that. They want you to divide that. They want y'all to be split up and apart, okay, so that they can talk to this girl, okay, to hate on you over here, and then you to hate on that, and y'all get together and y'all fighting, okay, just like the drama channels. So that's what I said. It's a method to the madness. This isn't just going on because everybody's crazy. They even putting stuff in the water. They putting stuff here, putting stuff there. Just crazy. And people like you and me, we just minding our own little business, walking down the street, okay, and just as happy as can be. Okay. Yeah. And the ones who tell you what's going on, those are the crazy psycho schizo people. Not that some of them can't be schizo, but yeah. They don't want you to spank your child. Control. They controlling the people all the way through their children. These little bad kids need they butt whoop. But you better not lift your hand. They looking at you. They got us spying and telling on each other. They got Miss Snooty, okay, thinking she all bougie and wougie, okay? She just a poor piece of trash. I said it. She's just a poor piece of trash. She ain't nothing in their eyes. But they got her thinking that she all that is. Ooh, she better not hit that baby. Okay, she better not do this. She better not do I don't know who she thinks she is. When you recognize, you realize. Or when you realize, you recognize. Either way, whichever one comes first. Yeah. And the thing about it is they can't prey on us. We're not the problem. They didn't play us. They play the young people. When you're not young anymore, they're not looking at you. They playing the young people because that's who the impressionable people are. It's all about what they wearing, what they got, who got what, when and where, and all this stuff. That's all that it is. They don't want you to teach the child any values. Okay, they say they do. They say education. Okay, but then they sit up there and raise the price on the college tuition. Okay, they won't even put you. The schools, the teachers got to buy the kids the school stuff. Okay. So that they can have pencil and paper to write on. But they want you, they telling you education is the key. Just dumb. Oh, computers, but don't even put a computer in the school. Or they'll put it in the school for this person, but they won't put it in the school for that person. Why? So y'all can divide. Okay? They are doing all this, okay, in support of their agenda. That's it. It ain't no accident. Then they cutting this. They cutting the food stamps. Well, if you don't want to buy the people to buy the food stamps, all you got to do is not let them buy it. They know how to distinguish what's food stamps and what's not on the register. Sheesh. It's taking out the whole generation. Okay. However, okay, at the same time, they don't want you to discipline your children. They want you to send little Tommy in the corner for timeout. Timeout only works, okay, for about 2 months. If that. They want you to time out little Tommy. He's 16 years old, and they want you to time out. Matter of fact, remember that little boy, okay? Do y'all remember that? I forgot his name now, okay? But his mom was a hairdresser. She had a good hairdressing business. She was making money. And he killed his mama, had his mama killed so he can get the insurance money and get access to her bank accounts. Remember that little boy? Yeah, and he was flossing money. He was all on YouTube and Facebook, okay, flossing the money that he done stole out of her account, okay. Yeah, I remember that. They was talking. They had came up again. He got 99 years. He supposed to be some kind of rapper. Okay, and yeah, and he was. I think he was the only child. His mama was buying him everything. Yeah, but I guess that wasn't good enough for him. Oh, he'd have been in that shop doing some hair. He'd have been braiding. Okay. 60 is the new 40 because people are living longer. Okay. And we're in the baby boomers. A lot of us are the baby boomers. And we're retiring. So now they hollering about that. Talking about they going to take all the money and it's going to be the end of Social Security. But they ain't talk about all the money they took out our check. And I'm like, okay, I'm like, homegirl, it's my money and I want it now. Mhm. But they're not afraid. That's the problem. They're not afraid of God. Okay. That's the problem. And that is the problem when you get far from the truth. They are raising your kids, okay, to be homosexuals and lesbians. Okay. And they are raising these kids to be well, they've always been putting everything on sex. Okay. They are raising your kids to be suicidal. Okay. They can't take rejection. They can't handle the word no. Not all that generation. Not all that generation. There's a whole bunch of us baby boomers, boo boo. Okay. That's like a 10 or 20-year span on the baby boomers. That's not just 1 year. Yeah. They don't want you to make no choices. They trying to take away your rights, okay? They got all these people thinking and they're doing it by thinking that you are lower than me, okay? I went to college. I'm smarter. You just as dumb as a fickle, okay? And you know why? Because you think you're smarter. That make you dumb right there. Oh, yes. Look. Oh Lord, I look like a pineapple. Yeah, when they did the crack, okay, the crack, the heroin, okay, and the meth. Woo wee! You see what I'm saying? Okay, ain't no telling, but see, it's drugs, drugs, drugs. They legalizing weed, okay. Now, I'm not for the legalization of marijuana, okay, and the reason why, okay, is because they doing too much. You see what I'm saying? They're doing too much. Pretty soon they gonna legalize cocaine. They say they not, okay? But once they legalize marijuana, what's next? Okay? I used to, and then the whole thing about it is, I remember when I was in rehab, one of the times I was in rehab, okay? And I seen the weed boy, and I knew him, okay, from his baby mama, okay? And he in the rehab. I'm like, I ain't never seen nobody in rehab that did weed. They putting them in the rehab now. Yeah, now they got, I don't know what they putting in their weed. It's something, okay? Because you didn't have to go to the rehab for no freaking weed. They got people stealing people. They get it. You watch the first 48. Okay. They stealing their weed stash. They gonna rob the weed man. You gonna rob the weed man. Okay. Now I thought you'd rob the crack man, but you gonna rob the weed man and steal all his sacks. Shoot. Back in the day, you could go to the weed party out in the open. That wasn't nothing, but they putting so much crap in this stuff and insecticides, you don't know what you smoking anymore. Ganja, man, it's ganja. That ain't no ganja, that's garbage. Well, what they going to sending them to jail on some weed? They saying the same thing about the crack. They was overcrowding the jails because of the crack. Okay? They didn't have nothing to do. They didn't have that. They did. Let me tell you. Okay, it was a time I went to jail, and I had to go to court. I got probation. Okay, and I had to pay $2,500. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but where am I going to get $2,500 from? I'm a crackhead. I have no job, okay, no source of income, no place to stay, and you're going to charge me $2,500, okay, because you decided to interrupt my mission, okay, and take me to jail. And you're going to charge me with no job and no money. Just dumb. They test them for tobacco, but they still selling cigarettes. See what I'm talking about? Testing for tobacco, but you're still selling cigarettes. See, here's the thing about it, okay? Just like they saying on these YouTube streets, make it make sense, okay? It doesn't make sense. See? It doesn't make sense. Oh, we're not selling flavored cigarettes anymore, okay? We're not selling menthol cigarettes. It doesn't matter if you sell menthol or full flavor, okay? The Surgeon General says, okay, come on, people. Oh, my goodness. And the thing about it is, it's not rocket scientists. It's not rocket science. But as we get older and we're paying more attention because we keep saying the same BS over and over and over again, okay, it's just a vicious cycle, okay? It's all about controlling this. I think they just playing Monopoly with us, seeing what let's move them this way, okay, and see if we'll go. Menthol and no. Menthol does not make a person pull in more. Menthol is no different than full flavor. It's cancerous. Okay, doesn't make a difference if you're smoking menthol. It doesn't make a difference if you're smoking non-menthol. This is what they're telling you. Did they tell you that the cigarettes are coated with they're sprayed with formaldehyde, arsenic, okay, and all that other junk? They don't tell you that. That's what makes it so addictive. So it doesn't matter if it's menthol or not, okay? Doesn't matter if it's cherry flavored or not. Don't matter if it's a black and mild or not, okay? It's tobacco. And it's cancer causing. Okay. Say, I'm telling you, it's too much money involved. They're getting too much money out of it, okay? But they're making it look like they're doing something because they said you can't sell that. They can't sell menthol. If you can't sell a menthol cigarette, why are you even selling cigarettes, period? Okay? But you can go out and buy you a can of beer. You can go to the pub and get drunk as a skunk. And then, wait a minute. Then the whole thing about it, they're going to arrest you for public intoxication. Driving drunk. It's crazy. If they're so concerned about it, they shouldn't even be selling a 6-pack, a tall can. You know, man. I'm gonna get off of here, honey. Okay. I didn't talk myself. Okay. I know I didn't talk y'all ear off, honey. Okay. But give this video a thumbs up. Okay. Yeah. They drinking it themselves. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. We just crazy. Everything's crazy. But there's a method to the madness. Okay. And I guess they figure if it don't make money, it don't make sense. But they don't make it make sense. They insist on doing the opposite. So they gonna give you some food stamps, okay, but they don't want you to buy no food. Pretty much. Lord, I gotta go. Bye.